A prophet is without honor only in his hometown and among his family, according to Jesus in Mark chapter 6 verse 4. This statement reflects the difficulty Jesus faced in being recognized and accepted as a prophet in his own hometown. Despite performing miracles and teaching with great wisdom, many of the people who knew Jesus from his childhood could not see past their familiarity with him to fully appreciate his divine calling. This verse reminds us that sometimes the people closest to us may struggle to acknowledge our growth and potential. It serves as a reminder to not be discouraged if our own friends or family members don't fully understand or support our endeavors. Instead, we should focus on fulfilling our purpose and spreading God's message, even if it means facing opposition or skepticism from those we know well. Jesus faced rejection and disbelief in his own town, but he didn't let it deter him from his mission. As followers of Christ, we can find encouragement in his example and continue to share the love and truth of God, even when faced with opposition or lack of recognition. Sometimes, our past can be burdened with mistakes, regrets, and failures. We live in a society where our past mistakes and failures often define us, hindering our progression. This tendency is unfortunate. It is important to remember that everyone has a past and has made mistakes and choices that have shaped us into who we are today. But it does not define who they will be in the future. Instead of dwelling on the negative, it is more beneficial to encourage personal growth and give people the opportunity to learn from their past experiences. However, as believers, we are called to embrace redemption and move beyond the shadows of our past. Let us explore this idea together and discover the incredible power of grace and transformation. Others may judge us based on our past, making it challenging to move forward and embrace our true potential. We are defined by the journey that lies ahead. In the Bible, there are stories of individuals who underwent radical transformations despite their past. From the Apostle Paul, one of the most important characters in Christianity, who once persecuted Christians, to the woman at the well who found forgiveness and purpose in her encounter with Jesus. These stories remind us that our mistakes do not limit our potential in God's eyes. Shame and guilt hinder our ability to move forward. We must remember that Jesus bore the weight of our shame and guilt on the cross. He paid the ultimate price to set us free from these chains. It is through his sacrifice that we can find healing, restoration, and the strength to overcome the negative voices that try to define us. As we embrace God's grace and forgiveness, we can learn from these experiences, develop resilience, and use our stories to inspire and encourage others. They can become a testimony of God's redemptive power, reminding us and those around us that our worth is not determined by our past but by our identity in Christ. We have the power to break free from the chains of shame, guilt, and judgment and instead walk in the light of God's grace and forgiveness. It's important to remember that not everyone's opinions or feelings toward you are a reflection of your worth as a person. Focus on the relationships and connections that bring you joy and fulfillment, and remember that it's okay to prioritize yourself and your own well-being. Surround yourself with people who appreciate and support you for who you are. Let us encourage one another to focus on the potential and growth that lie ahead. Embrace the limitless possibilities that God has in store for each of us. May we all find the strength to leave our past behind and live a life of purpose and fulfillment. Thank you for watching this video. Please press the like button, smash the subscribe button, share, and leave a comment.